Here's a tip if you buy an online course. If you want to get the most out of a course that you buy online, the first thing that you have to do is set yourself up to actually finish the material. Far too many courses are not finished, and then there's a narrative out there that online courses are dead, you're not going to get the most out of it. If anything, it's not that you're buying information when you're buying courses, you're buying access and you're buying proximity. Normally, most coaches and consultants and course creators now, they're creating courses, but they're also coupling that with some type of community or some type of additional resources and access that enable you to get even more results, and they're trying to equip you with what you need. You're normally getting a little bit more. The challenge, though, is most people just are not leveraging those resources. So a quick tip, if you buy a course, you have to set yourself up to actually finish it. And one of the best ways to do that is by looking at the tool that you use to govern your time, your calendar, and you blocking off time over the next couple weeks, depending on how long you anticipate having to finish the course, you blocking out time to actually put energy and time into finishing that course. I will be honest, I am 100% guilty of buying a course, big or small. It doesn't matter how much I pay for it. I've bought a course and my energy spiked when I saw all of the sales messaging. And I said, oh, well, let me buy this thing. And I go and I spend my money, I log in, I look at what's there, and then there's this sense of happiness that comes over me. I'm like, wow, I now have access to all of this stuff. And then you wanna know what happens the next day? I'm back into my patterns. I am back into my patterns. I am like, okay, back to whatever the hell I was doing before. That doesn't lead to results. What leads to results is you saying, okay, this course, there's a significant amount of material in here to go through and consume. Let me block off an hour every day or every other day to consume this information and go through the exercises. Those courses I got the most out of because I planned on actually completing it. All right. So if you are looking to buy a course, make sure you block time off. If you're selling a course, if you're somebody who's looking to sell a course, one tip that you can do in your housekeeping lesson, guide all of the students, guide them, tell them to put something on their calendar. Tell them to block off time a certain number of times throughout the week so that they get into a pattern and a cadence to consume this information. I'm telling you, this really helps. It also makes the course top of mind to you. There's two things that you can do on your calendar. One, block off time to consume the course. Two, I would say probably every week or every other week or something, depending on how long you have to take the course for, block off some time, some affirmation time. Block off some time that allows you to sit back and try to reflect on what feeling made you buy the course in the first place. There's something that you're looking to learn or experience or gain out of that course, but there's a feeling that moved you to buy it. If you could refresh that feeling, that could help with you leaning into putting energy into consuming the information that you bought. So try out these little tips. Again, if you are a course creator, I would advise you to tell your customers and clients to block off time. If you're marketing to an audience that doesn't use calendars, then you're going to be in a volatile space, because those are typically those audiences that don't use calendars, they don't budget, they don't do all that stuff. They're typically the ones to do chargebacks, ask for refunds, not get results, not do anything, and they're just, I would stay clear of that. Do your best to qualify people as much as possible. Then this is for the course creators. If you are a course buyer and you don't use calendars, look, you got to make sure that if you buy a course, you're you're putting that information in fertile ground. Like, you got to make sure that you have an environment and an environment that's actually conducive to you getting good results from anything you do. So again, use your calendar, plan to finish, and hope to see you get the results that you deserve and desire. All right, peace.